Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Daylight savings time was not a friend to us. It's almost, 11:30?
No, it isn't. It's 10:30.
It's 10:30? It feels like it's even later than that. Slept in a little this morning. We're now going to get some breakfast at Wildberry, which is like a popular place here right off of Millennium Park. And we're going to go to the Bean, which is in Millennium Park, called Cloud Gate. Mm-hmm. And then also, beyond there, we're going to go to the Field Museum today, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so we're trying to save some indoor things for tomorrow and hope our flight makes it.
Yes. It's our first time for Amanda being in snow. This heavy.
It's snowbed in Texas.
And leaving on an airplane in snow. So we'll see. You'll see the icing process maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Good.
Anyway,
Good.
Stick around. Okay.
Breakfast. So, Southern Girl, they had biscuits and fried chicken and sausage gravy, and it's homemade. It's supposed to be amazing, so I went this route. Jimmy got a Mexican scramble that I actually was really thinking about doing with cinnamon roll pancakes. That looks incredible. And I feel like the star of the show is the Almond Joy mocha coffee. Just enough hint of coconuts. Amazing. So we're at Wildberry for breakfast.
I don't know why I'm so impressed by this, but look at it.
He's very excited about the packets.
Isn't that cool? Love it. Might take a few of these home with me just in case for emergencies, but Cholula is my favorite hot sauce.
We made it to the Bean. The only bummer is they don't let you up to it like they used to, so you can't really get the full reflection effect. But I'm sure it's for COVID. They don't have to clean it all that often. But still pretty cool to see. So from here, I think we're gonna head to the Field Museum to check out some cool, I don't know what's there. What's at the Field Museum? Okay. Well, we are waiting for the bus. It's gonna be probably 3 minutes now. And then we are headed to the Field Museum to see some coolness there. We're trying to figure out what to do today because tomorrow it's supposed to snow. So we may do like the art museum tomorrow and some of those kind of fun things that Jimmy and I enjoy. I know it's nerdy, but we love it. So after the Field Museum, I don't quite know. We may just roam, but we'll show you what we can show you. I don't know how they'll feel about cameras in there.
100.
Museum. I'm very excited about this. Jimmy and I are nerdy when it comes to museums. You guys may hate that, so just fast forward if you don't want to see museum stuff. But quick little trek through cute little park, and here we go. The Field Museum was actually built for the World's Fair, and funny enough, was built around the same time as the Eiffel Tower, which is kind of weird if you think about it. You don't think those things are that old, but there's tons and tons of stuff in here. This is one of the best museums in the world. I'm really excited about the mummies, if I'm being honest. That's why I told him I really wanted to do this one to see the mummies. So, head out. Took a quick seat. This is actually a cool kind of area they have here. They have seats where you can just kind of sit and look at everything, which is really cool, but it's a little confusing. They kind of have arrows on the floor in ways they want you to go. It's not 100% clear, so we've just kind of been weaving our way through. It's pretty quiet. I know that they're trying to regulate how many people are and are not allowed in here at one time, so it's not overcrowded, but it's pretty interesting so far. I'm enjoying it. It's my first time.
Amanda's breaking their rules here.
Listen, you don't have buttons and then put this here. Like, clearly everybody's gonna push the button. I have sanitizer.
A close look at the skeleton reveals the evidence.
These broken and healed over ribs are among more than a dozen injuries to Sue's bones. Life at the top of the food chain could be brutal.
So, we spent, what, 2.5 hours?
Several hours, yeah.
3 floors of stuff. Not a lot of stuff on the first floor, or the floor below.
No, they have some eat.
There's some good things. Is it worth $25? I'm not sure. I don't really know what the money goes to because the same exhibits all the time. They have some recurring things or new exhibits that are extra. But it seems kind of high price for. It's always the same stuff that was here 10 years ago when I was here. So maybe it goes. I'm sure it goes to good things. I just don't know what it is. They need to look
It was interesting. I thought it was pretty cool. People tried to social distance. They required masks. They were pretty serious about it. Honestly, I thought it was interesting. So from here, I think we're gonna head back to the hotel, just freshen up a bit, and we have a dinner reservation at 7. So for dinner tonight, we are at Frontera Grill. So if any of you are like PBS watchers, you probably watch Rick Bayless. I have. This is his flagship restaurant here in Chicago, is Frontera Grill. So everybody, even friends in Texas, because we were like, do we eat Mexican food in Chicago? We live in Texas. And our friends are still like, you gotta go there, you gotta eat there. So we're trying it. We started with margaritas. I've got a mezcal margarita. I'm kind of loving that she ended up pink, and I don't know how, but it's got mezcal in it, which is not tequila. Mezcal is a different liquor. It's kind of tequila adjacent, but it's got a really fabulous smoky flavor. So I have that, and it's like lime juice and Grand Marnier and goodness. Jimmy got an original margarita. His is just your typical tequila, orange liqueur, lime juice, all the good stuff. And they shake them table side, so that's good. We're trying 2 kind of classic dishes, so I'll show you guys when it comes out. But we're starting with queso fundido, which is a really delicious, like, whole, like, thick cheese with tortillas. So hopefully it's good. I'm excited to try it.
So we have
2 types of salsa. Tomatillo and probably regular red salsa.
Yeah.
And then we've got the queso fundido, which has like goodness going on here. Chorizo and onions and peppers, and then corn tortillas.
Those are far.
Oh, you said corn.
Oh well.
So we'll give it a shot.
So this is definitely like one of my favorite things to eat. We ate this a lot in Austin. I don't really see it anywhere else like in the country. They have it. I just don't know. But it's queso, like queso blanco, like white queso, cheese. But this is queso fundido. What queso fundido is more gooey. So you'll see, and usually there's meat. So there's onions here. There's chorizo, which I absolutely love. But yeah, it's definitely what we're looking for. So just basically, it's special kind of cheese. Oh. Yeah. And make sure you have a little bit of chorizo in there. There's somewhere.
I will say I think that you are
Usually you have chips, but here they tortilla. I'm actually not sure how it's traditionally served, but let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a try. That's good. To get all over myself. I mean, what would you eat in actually like stretchy, stringy cheese? I mean, you can't go wrong.
I got mole, pork mole. If you've never had mole before, it's got like chocolate. It usually has peanut butter. I don't think this one does. But it's this really rich, dark sort of sauce. I usually find it on chicken. This one's with the pork. And it's like they've taken masa. I mean, like, they're not tamales because you don't have anything in them, but it's like a masa cake thing. So I'm giving it a try. The problem is, guys, is I know Mexican food. I know really good Mexican food. So I'm being a little overcritical, and I don't mean to be. So I'm trying to give it a fair shake and be open-minded, but so far it's okay.
Okay, so this is Frontera Grill's big winter hug, basically. It's like chili Colorado. It's pieces of like steak. There's bacon. There's charro beans, rice, some arugula. Kind of earthy and warm, I guess, maybe to heat you up in the cold winter nights, I guess. So yeah, surprised a little bit the portions a little bit, but so far it's so good. It tastes pretty good. It tastes hearty and earthy, but a little bit of spice in there, which is good. Well, let's just say that we can't, as people like to travel and like to eat good food, recommend things. We can't recommend Frontera Grill. We had a really bad experience.
I feel so bad to say this. It's on all the list.
It was so publicly done all over the.
And it was suggested to us
over
by
the
two
World Wide
foodie
Web.
friends.
Yeah, that we actually asked. They have a mandatory tip, which in hindsight maybe we should have because everybody else gets paid in the kitchen too. But they have mandatory 20% gratuity. 20%. 20%. And that waiter ignored us the whole entire time we were there. We had to come up with fucking every time. He saw.
I'm not a Karen, you guys.
Our table was full. He also saw that he was asking other people about their drinks, but didn't ask us. He avoided us. This was really kind of weird. But the food itself was really uninspiring. Like, what I got was like similar to a Chipotle bowl, but it was like $16. It was this bacon, some chunks of meat, with some rice, over better rice, and some arugula. It was nothing really creative. The rice was not seasoned. Like I get more flavor from Chipotle than I do at
I feel
this
so
food.
bad. Like, I got the mole, the pork mole, which was $27. And I got like 4 pieces of pork, mole sauce, and then 3 little like masa cake things. But like, it was missing a lot, guys.
We had such high hopes. The margaritas was excellent. But for the price, I don't know if it was worth it for the price.
I feel bad because it was our most expensive meal of the trip and our worst meal of the trip.
Yeah.
That's what makes it even sadder. Like, it was so expensive.
I really hope, Rick Bayless, if you don't listen to this, I hope you go back to the kitchen and fix some things because this is what the problem we have sometimes when we go to famous restaurants with famous people is like they get too complacent of what they're doing and trying to do all too many things at once, and then the kitchen suffers. And so I think that's kind of what is happening right now is like there's this kind of mediocre food that wasn't really flavorful for us. We've had a lot better meals in Texas that's like Mexican food versus this place. So mark that down as a pass for us. We probably will never come back here just because of that. If you've never experienced Mexican food, maybe it's a good intro for you, but it's awfully expensive for what we got. So moving on, we're gonna go back. I think
I
home.
feel like such a jerk.
Walk around. Yeah, we do feel horrible, but I feel like we'd be.
And I never. Let me just tell you, I never complain when I have experiences
I think probably the first time I
this.
think you've ever asked that. Asked the very.
But I got madder the longer I sat there. And I went and talked to the lady. I said, listen, I fully support what you're doing with the 20%. I think it's amazing during the pandemic. It's really hard. But he ignored us all night. And I was like, he made us feel like an imposition. I don't feel like that's fair. Like, it just pissed me off. And so we
got madder as we went on. I'm saying, hey, this is a Chipotle bowl. So anyway.
You know, the thing is, I would have tipped above the 20%. I would have paid that and then some if the service was really good. But it's like, we're just all bad.
You can't advertise something and then not come through. So that's what we're feeling right now.
And our friends that suggested it, please don't be mad at us. Please don't be mad at us. I'm sorry.
It could have been a bad night. I don't know. I just don't know. But it just didn't hit it for us. So on to the next thing.
On to the next thing. He brings me to Chicago for vacation. Everybody else gets to go to the beach. I get snow. I'm not built for this, guys. Not happy. Also, fun fact, our flight got canceled. So, I'm not leaving the hotel room again today. Not built for this. It's cold.
Was it good? Was it good? We got 2 more pieces left. I think we might take them to the hotel with us and just like cross the block. So.
Surprise! We're still in Chicago, guys. So our flight yesterday, amidst all the snow, got canceled. And then Jimmy got a little peeved because he realized last night when our flight was supposed to be leaving that planes were going. So we're really not sure what happened.
It was mechanical or some pre-problem or something.
So
might have just paid $100 on needlessly.
yeah. So we got a hotel at Hampton Inn here, just right around from where our other hotel was. And we didn't vlog much yesterday because I didn't feel super great. And honestly, we just didn't do anything because the weather was so bad. So
Literally went and had pizza, and then we came over. We made reservations at the pizza place at Giordano's. It's my favorite pizza place. And then we came and sat. And we ordered sushi in.
that was it.
And then here we are. So now we're heading back to Midway.
Yeah, we're gonna jump on the plane and go home, hopefully.
Well, we're at the airport. Made it safe and sound. Got an extra seat. This place is pretty empty compared to what it was when we first arrived Thursday night. So
We're hoping our flight's pretty empty too.
uneventful. But had some breakfast here. Most of the shops are actually closed. There's only maybe half of the shops open, the food shops. And then, of course, it's like the regular convenience store. The Hudson News places are open too. But
Why are people drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning? This is what I don't understand.
we never figured out.
Like, we passed 2 bars and
they're
people got
completely
like
full.
beer at 9 a.m. I could, ew. Like, I'm not judging. I just couldn't do it.
It'd make me tired. So that's part of getting older. I don't know. But
we discovered that this trip. We are old. We are old.
But thanks for sticking around, guys, and watching these vlogs. I know we're a little rusty after not being vloggers for the past year, so
We're glad to be back at it, but rest assured we have some exciting stuff coming in June and August, and we'll have some stuff in between us posting this trip and some other things. So stuff's coming.
It is.
We're trying.
definitely. But thanks for being patient and sticking with us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always,
Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
bye-bye.